What's going on, guys? It's your host here, Spartanic Arts DxD, back with another high school DxD video. And today, folks, I have the 3,000 subscriber special, aka the top 10 anime like High School DxD. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So at number 10, we have Super HXEros, and I'm going to read you the summary off right here, or just what's it's about in general. So, in the world on the verge of a great disaster that began 5 years ago, heroes who, with the help of a device called HXEros, use the power of ecchi and erotic power, Ero, to save the planet from libella-devouring monsters. Enjo Reto and Hoshio Kira are childhood friends who have drifted apart from each other. One day, they're caught in a battle against a sensor bug that feeds on humanity's sexual energy to evolve. After successfully taking down the enemy, they join a group of heroes like them using the erotic power of the HXEros force to fight off the monsters, and that's what it's about. And I put this on the list because it's the most like High School DxD in the regards of this, the sexual attention, or in other words, the ecchi part of the anime. So a lot of people will like that. Alright, so coming in at number 9, we do have Sekirei. So I'm going to go ahead and do what I did with the last one and give you a little bit of a brief summary about it. So Minato Sashi is extremely intelligent, yet due to his inability to cope under pressure has failed the college entrance exam twice. As a result, he has been branded an idiot loser by many. One day, after talking to his yet again disappointed mother, he comes into contact with a girl named Masabi, who was under attack. The girl runs, but takes him with her and soon finds out that Minato, while unknown to him, is an Akashi, one of the mysterious set of masters that has a genetic trait that can become partners with some of the 108 cute girls, buxom women. Sorry if I mispronounced that wrong. The reason for the partnership allows the Sekirei to use all their power to win in the competition held by the mysterious MBI Corporation. Now again, I actually love this anime. I've watched it has 3 seasons. Yes, it does have 3 seasons. So hopefully you guys do enjoy that anime. So let's go ahead and move on to number 8. Alright, so coming in at number 8, we do have Freezing. Now Freezing, again, is a really cool anime. So let's just go ahead and I'll tell you a little bit of a summary about it. So, set in a slightly futuristic world where Earth has been invaded and is at war with aliens from another dimension called Nova. The story follows the adventures of a Japanese boy named Kazuo Oi who enrolls for a training at a special school for genetically modified girls called Pandoras, who battle the aliens and their male partners called Limiters, who use special power called Freezing to limit their opponent's mobility. The protagonist makes the acquaintance of the unusual older girl named Satellizer, L. Bridget, who appears to be one of the most powerful Pandora in her class, but has not yet chosen a male partner due to her limiter. And in spite of all the warnings of all of his friends, he decides to be her limiter. And again, this anime is like High School DxD related in the ecchi manner, not so much of Issei being a badass, because the main character obviously is cool, but not as cool as Issei. So let's just stop capping there for a minute. Let's go ahead and move on to number 7. Alright, so coming in at number 7, we do have Mayo Chiki, or the OG as I like to call it, from way back when it was released in 2011, but still an amazing anime. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and give a brief summary about it just so you guys know what you're getting into. 17-year-old Kone Subaru is the butler of classmate Suzuku Kanade. One day, classmate Samajo Kinjiro discovers that Kono is actually a girl. Now, basically what's behind that is that she was trying to hide the fact that she was a girl to be the butler of the house. But I'm not going to spoil too much for you. So, yeah. All right, well, let's go ahead and move on to number 6. Coming in at number 6, we do have Demon King Academy, and basically I'm going to go ahead and give you another brief story of what this is about. So after 2,000 years have passed, the ruthless Demon Lord has just been reincarnated, but his aptitude at an academy for nurturing candidates for Demon Lords is inept, which basically means nobody remembers who's the original Demon Lord is, or he says, and basically his name is Anos, and there is an imposter Demon Lord who he tries to basically convince everyone that he is the Demon Lord. So that's basically what the anime is about. It's pretty cool and pretty badass. So let's go ahead and roll into number 5. Alright, so coming in at number 5, we do have Masou Gakuen HxH, and he is a transfer student. I just want to clarify that because I know a lot of people are interested in that. But yes, his name, let's go ahead and give it a brief summary. It's Hida Kazunagi. Possesses the HXG heart hybrid gear ability, but is not strong enough to make him particularly important. But remember this, he is one of the only males with the hybrid heart gear, and that's what makes him super cool in the anime. But he's pretty cool as the main character, and I do suggest you watch this anime. It's definitely one of my personal favorites. It's just at number 5 just because it's not exactly like he's HighSchoolDxD, but it's kind of close. All right, here we get into the good one. So coming in at number 4, we do have Campione. Now, this one is actually one of my personal favorites, and I'm rewatching it for the 3rd time right now. And basically, Campione is an anime about Kusanagi Goto is a 16-year-old high school boy, and Erica Blandelli is a 16-year-old Italian girl. They fought together to defeat Verga. And basically, what it does is that he has this ancient tablet, and he has this cool, like he has these cool abilities. Like if he defeats a god, he unlocks a new power. It's sick like that. He's basically he's based off Prometheus or something like, not Prometheus. The God Slayer is what I'm trying to say. I forget what his name is, but yeah. So he's basically a God Slayer, and it's super duper cool, and I highly suggest this anime. It's super dope. Alright, so coming in at number 3, y'all already know we have Trinity Seven, a fall 2014 anime. So basically, every day is a normal day in the small town where Arata lives. However, everything changes the day of the Black Sun. And following it, a magician appears before him. The Black Sun caused the breakdown phenomenon which destroyed the town where he lives. Because of this, his normal life was artificially reconstructed by a grimoire that his childhood friend had left. Just what is the purpose of the magician coming to the town? What will he do with the grimoire's keepsake? So again, Trinity 7 is an actually amazing anime. And if I had to pick by any anime on this list that was literally exactly like HighSchoolDxD, this would be the anime, and that's why I like it so much. Alright, so coming in at number 2, we do have High School of the Dead. And let me go ahead and give you another brief summary. So, Takashi Kumuro is a normal high school boy until an infection breaks out that turns people into zombie-like creatures. Along with his friends in the school nurse, they fight their way out and continue the journey to find out what exactly has happened to the world. Now, this anime is so good. I fell in love with this anime as soon as I heard that it was zombies and it was a harem anime because, well, you know, first off, zombies, cool as shit, harem anime, badass. So let's go ahead, and that's why this is at number 2. Alright, so coming in at number 1 is Shinami Mo no Testament, which is also another one of my, let's just say, guilty pleasures because this anime is lit AF. So, let's go ahead and give you a brief summary. So, hey, you said you wanted a little sister, right? First year student Tojo Bazaro was suddenly asked by his father and fell into a state of panic. On top of that, the entrant father told him that he will be getting remarried, and he departed overseas after bringing Bazara 2 beautiful stepsisters, but Mio and Maria's true forms are actually the newbie demon lord and a succubus. So basically, there's these things called heroes, and there's demons and succubuses and stuff like this in this world. You know, it kind of gives off like the HighSchoolDxD vibe, you know, angels, fallen angels, and devils, which is totally badass. I just want to say that. But yeah, so obviously it has the demons and stuff like that, but they're heroes instead of like fallen angels and stuff like that. So yeah, so in this anime, right, it is just, I don't know, it's really cool. I don't want to spoil too much. So that will conclude my top 10 anime like HighSchoolDxD. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and thank you for all the support. Thank you for 3K subs, and without further ado,